Good morning from Shrewsbury. Yes, I'm back in Shrewsbury, one of my favourite towns in England. And I'm here to meet up with some fellow YouTubers, some friends, for a fun day out. But I've got an hour or so before I have to meet them, which gives me some time to explore more of this fantastic, historic old town. I'm actually walking along the old platform to the Abbey station, which first opened on the 13th of August 1866. And since then it's opened and closed several times before closing for good on the 29th of February 1960. And the old station here looks really rather magnificent. You can just imagine the glory days of steam engines, steam trains parked outside here, ready to go off down the line, and the Abbey in the background. Really is nice visiting disused railway stations. They have so much history and character about them. Yeah, Shrewsbury Abbey station. Some old pictures on the wall here show what it was like all those years ago. I really enjoy looking at railway heritage. You know, I grew up with electric trains and diesel electrics, and the age of steam was being phased out when I was growing up in the 1970s. So to me it's really exciting to visit locations like this. I see enough modern stations on my travels around Europe, but as I walk around the front, there's a couple of plaques on the wall which date 1866. Really lovely. What is lovely in the morning sunshine is the Abbey, which is across the road. Before I look at the Abbey, there's a memorial here in the cemetery grounds of the Abbey that I want to take a look at. And the memorial is to the poet Wilfred Owen. Now, he was born on the 18th of March 1893 in Shrewsbury, just a few miles down the road. But during World War I, he enlisted into the Artists' Rifles, part of the Manchester Regiment. And he was killed in action on the 4th of November 1918, just a week, almost to the hour, before the armistice at 11 AM on the 11th of November. And he's best remembered as a poet, and regarded as the greatest poet from World War I. This rather unusual monument to him here. Such a shame that he died. Had he lived, I'm sure that he would have written so much more poetry to inspire everybody today, and probably written more about his experiences after the war. But it's quite interesting just walking through the churchyard here. Lots of interesting box tombs to look at as well. Quite a few over by the eastern end of the Abbey. Now, Shrewsbury Abbey, or the Abbey Church of the Holy Cross, was founded in 1083 as a Benedictine monastery by Roger de Montgomery, the first Norman Earl of Shrewsbury, who was buried here back in 1094. With the dissolution of the monasteries in 1539, Shrewsbury Abbey was dissolved on the 24th of January 1540. And over the years since, the Abbey has changed ownership several times, with the building falling into decay in many parts. In the 18th and early 19th century, many parts were reused and others demolished. And the road was runs by the side of it, was built by Thomas Telford, and it ran through the Abbey grounds. So at one point, this would have been quite a magnificent building indeed. went through the grounds in 1836, removing much of the trace of the old abbey. And now it's the parish church of Abbey Foldgate. It's also where they filmed the television series Cadfile as well inside, with Garrick Jacobi. It was a brilliant series. You can see on the side here on the north wall where the transept would have been. The walls are quite thick as well. It must have been really impressive in its day. You can see where the door would have been through the wall leading across the top of the north transept. There's another one on the south as well. The south transept would have been. It really is quite magnificent, looking at the red stonework. Such a shame that Henry VIII dissolved all the monasteries and took their funds to fund his wars. So much destruction was done by Henry VIII to the religious buildings of this country. We could have had some fantastic monasteries and abbeys today, but it's all gone, sadly. Such a shame. Just walked round the front of the church, former abbey. Take a look at the west window and the door. What a great looking doorway that is. Been welcoming worshippers for hundreds of years. And look up and see the window as well. Really is quite magnificent. If only I had a time machine, I could go back and take a look at Shrewsbury Abbey before 1539. It would be so exciting. But alas, that's not possible. And if it was, there's so many places I could go back in time and visit. But can only wonder, can't we? And learn and read from the history books and just imagine what life was like, what monastic life was like all those years ago. But there's a post box here and it's a Penfold. Oh, that's nice to see. I saw one a couple of years last year when I was in Shrewsbury. One has Queen Victoria's cipher on the front. These are hexagonal postal boxes named after the architect John Warnham Penfold, who designed it back in 1866. And the cartoon character Danger Mouse. Well, Danger Mouse's sidekick was called Penfold, after John Warnham Penfold. And since the duo's secret hideout, was under a postal box in Baker Street. But it was a Type B postal box and not a Penfold. It's really nice to see a Penfold. They do come up on my channel occasionally. But let's walk across the bridge and into the town centre. I'm going to meet my friends. It's a little breezy up here on the bridge, but the views over the River Severn are absolutely beautiful. This is the English Bridge, and a bridge has stood here since Norman times. The bridge was completed in 1774, work started in 1768, and it's designed by John Gwynn and rebuilt in 1926 and widened, using much of the original masonry. And looking up at the bridge, it really is a very fine structure indeed. Several bridges, including the Kingsland Bridge and the Welsh Bridge, span Shrewsbury. And now it's time to head into the town centre and meet up with my friends for a fun day out here in Shrewsbury. met up with the others. Behind me, we've got Paul from Westcountry Wanderings and Paul from the channel Millionaire Paul. Happy to meet up with them again. We met up before on a few occasions, and it's just nice to meet up, talk about YouTube and things that are coming up on our channel, places we've been, comparing notes, and working together on a collaboration today. So I'll speak to both of them as this video progresses, and we'll catch up with their news as well. So it's lovely to be back in Shrewsbury today. Temperature's around about 16 degrees today, so it's rather windy. But there again, we're in the autumn now, so this is autumnal weather. And we've had a storm the last few days, so it's been very windy and rather wet and cold as well. So it's a really nice sunny day. We do have a few sunny days on these meetups. The last few have been lovely sunny days, especially in Ludlow last year. But just nice to watch them talking about YouTube.
So a lot of people watching the Millionaire Paul channel tend to have maybe 500 subscribers, maybe 1500.
Okay.
Sometimes getting up to about 2.5. I tend to pitch myself towards people who are either starting up or up to about 5,000 subscribers. So the point you're now reaching, so you know a lot of things that these people don't, and you don't know that you know them.
No, I don't really. I just make people just like, I haven't asked for anybody to subscribe for about 3 years. I never ask for a like, I never ask for a subscribe, I never ask for a comment, unless it's a question. I'll ask for a comment if I'm like looking at a place that I'm not familiar with, and I'll just say, if somebody's local, do they know about this?
We're in the castle grounds. Two Pauls are deep in conversation. But the castle is closed today. So, in true traditions of an Alice video, we found somewhere that's closed. Yeah, it's closed on Sundays and Mondays, which this means I have to come back to Shrewsbury again on another day. But so Shrewsbury is such an exciting town that it's always worth visiting Shrewsbury. So just watching the two Pauls deep in conversation. I think I'll go and join them. Dear oh dear. But there are two beautiful cannons here. This is a 25-pounder from the Second World War. The plaque on the other one says 5.5 gun. I'm not quite sure what that means. I'm not up on artillery. But looking at both of these guns, they could do with some renovation. They have been suffering a bit from the weather, but it's always nice to see artillery, especially outside a castle. Down towards the River Severn. It's high tide. Tide's coming in. The water level is a lot higher than I've seen it before on past visits. It really is good to meet up with everybody else again down here by the river. And I'm joined by Paul from Westcountry Wanderings.
Hello.
Hello Paul, it's lovely to see you again.
And you, Alice.
It's been a year since our last meeting.
That's gone quickly, but it's also been too long between meetups, isn't it? I think. Yeah.
It has, and I think we should definitely try and do another one, as we did a few years ago.
Yes.
In Coventry.
We did. Coventry.
We had a great day out in Coventry.
Yeah.
I'll link to all the videos that I've done with Paul in the description below.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's just a shame that others couldn't join us today.
No, there was going to be a couple of others. We met 3 others. Wasn't there?
Should have been about 9 or 10 of us. but we all have our own commitments and things, and I guess we can't always make it.
No, that's just the way.
But these creator meetups are so valuable to anybody with a channel, because it brings each of our channels to each other's channels and to a new audience.
It's so true.
Which is
essential, really.
Essential for growth and development.
And also you can talk about the process of making videos and some of the things that go wrong sometimes, and the
well, there's lots of things that go wrong. We've just been to the castle that was closed.
It's closed, yes.
Yeah, welcome to my world. Yeah, so you see everybody sitting at home who watches our channels laughing. Yes, Alice has found somewhere else that's closed, but there we go.
That's the way it goes.
That's the way it goes. It's part of the fun of going out and about. There's always the unexpected, which is definitely to be avoided. The unexpected, yes. But
don't want too many unexpected. Don't want if it just happens.
Indeed. But we're going to have a really enjoyable day here. The sun is still shining after the weather of the last few days with Storm Amy. We're very blessed to have a nice sunny day today. So
water is very high, isn't it?
The water, I've never seen the water this high.
Almost coming out the top of the path.
It literally is coming out to the top of the path. So yeah, just be very careful where we tread. You've been framed, you know.
That's definitely so, yes.
But yeah, we're going to wander around the town today to see what we can discover here, and just have a really good day chatting and catching up, and
brilliant. Yeah.
Planning more videos together for next year.
Yes. So we come round.
Absolutely. Well, great to meet you again, Paul.
And you, Alice.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks very much.
Absolutely brilliant to see Paul here. And I'm joined by the other Paul as well, from the channel Millionaire Paul. Hello, Paul.
Hello, Alice.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. We're having a lovely day out. The river actually goes an awful lot higher than this sometimes.
So I understand. Yes, I was talking to somebody in the high street this morning, and they said, yes, it's in danger of flooding. So I'm thinking, well.
No, there hasn't been too much rain. It comes over from mid Wales, so it may go up a little bit more because, as you say, we've had Storm Amy. But yeah, it was mainly a little bit higher up than what we'll get.
It's probably artificially high with all the rain that's fallen. And
yeah. We can have a lovely week in Shrewsbury, and they get a lot of rain in mid Wales, and then we get a big flood here. So thank you to all our Welsh friends for that.
Absolutely, yeah. But I enjoy it's good fun visiting Wales. So. Yeah, but it's nice. It's a nice sunny day today. It is. So tell everybody about your channel.
My name's Millionaire Paul, and my channel is called Millionaire Paul. It's a YouTube channel. It's been going since about 3.5 years ago, and it's evolved over time. And these days, it seems to be doing quite well. And I'm leaning into the idea of being a YouTube creator support channel. We're building quite a good solid community, which I invite everybody watching this to join. The big thing that we do is once a month we do a video called Say Hello to Grow, where YouTube creators just put a comment on the video's comment section saying a little bit about their channel, and then they go and watch a few of the other people who've also commented. And this has been going for about 6 months now, and it seems to be really taking off. So I invite all creators on YouTube. My channel's aimed at small creators from about start-up stage to maybe up to about 5,000 subscribers. So
it is a community which is it is a community which is growing, and many of Paul's supporters follow my channel, and they also follow Westcountry Wanderings as well, the other Paul's channel.
I do. I see a lot of our little community, our little community, commenting all the time on your videos, Alice.
Yeah,
so
and this is
the reason I invite everybody else to come along.
And this is why networking with other creators is so important. It brings audiences together who may not discover your channels, and it does. It is a way of making channels grow.
Not only that, but I mean, as you yourself have found, it spills over into your real world. I don't film as I go. I'm a van camper, but I don't film myself van camping, generally speaking. It's not what my channel is about. I like going to towns, but unlike Alice and Paul from Westcountry Wanderings here, I don't film myself generally as I'm going around the towns. My channel's about something different. It's about YouTube creator support. But nevertheless, I've made good friends from my YouTube journey, and that's been one of the biggest surprises, to be honest. Real world friends.
It has with me as well. I work in the transport industry, and I dropped some passengers down at Victoria Coach Station in London last week, and one of the Scandinavian ladies got off the coach and she said to me, you make the YouTube videos, don't you? And I said yes. And she was a subscriber, which was brilliant. I do bump into people. I do get spotted occasionally by a subscriber. I don't have that many subscribers compared to the larger channels, but it is nice to be recognised and people to tell me that they appreciate what I do. And I get some lovely comments from people from all over the world who appreciate my content, and which is lovely. That's why I do it, to network and
I've
help
really
others.
enjoyed. I mean, I've watched your channel grow, Alice. Over
Yeah.
about I've been doing it 3.5 years. So you've been going to what, a year and a half, really, before I first knew you.
Yeah, it was June
and I've seen
2020.
your channel grow so much in that time. 5.5
years, and I've amazed myself at the places that I've visited and what I've discovered, and it's incredible. I look for human stories of whenever I travel, plaques that tell of events that most people wouldn't even know about, or statues to people who people walk past every single day without realising what they achieved in their lifetime. And it's amazing what I actually do discover. I have a lot of fun as well doing it. And that's half the battle, isn't it?
Life is too short.
It is indeed.
Life is too short.
It is indeed.
I'm 60 this year.
Oh dear. I've got 3 years to go. I've got 3 years to go.
I'm 60, you know, nearly 60. And it's very much about enjoying life. It really is.
It is.
Life's too short to do things you don't enjoy.
It is, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, it's good to catch up again.
Great to talk, Alice.
Yeah.
And thanks for organising this meet.
That's
the
all right.
third one I've been to. I know
It's the
there's
third
been others
one.
I've missed.
Yeah, I've done. This is my fifth, so
yeah. Very much looking forward to the next one as well.
yeah. We're heading to town now and find a coffee somewhere.
Oh, I'm gasping for a coffee.
Yeah, so am I. And so is Paul. He's nodding his head. You do a coffee, Paul, do you?
I've probably gone the wrong way then, haven't I?
We've had a fantastic time just wandering through Shrewsbury, and I'm back down now by the River Severn, and I'm joined by the two Pauls. I just come in the middle of you. There we go.
I'm on the wrong side now.
No, you're right. So, what a great day we've had.
We have. It's been a lovely day.
Excellent day. Really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It feels like meeting up with old friends now,
It
to
does.
be honest.
Well, it is.
Twice
Yeah.
before I've met you both.
It is
We had a
our
lovely
old
lunch.
friends. We have had a nice lunch. It's been a fantastic day.
nice, yeah.
What a fantastic place Shrewsbury is.
Beautiful here with the trees in the autumn, the leaves coming on there by the river.
Absolutely,
Wonderful
yeah,
spot.
absolutely.
Really, really lovely spot.
Yeah. But this is where I'm going to end this video here, for our fantastic day out here in Shrewsbury. So don't forget to subscribe to Paul's channel, Millionaire Paul, and to Paul's channel, Westcountry Wanderings. I'll leave a link to both channels in the description below. So thank you so much for watching, and
Thank you.
and we'll see you again soon for another video from somewhere else.
Bye. Bye.